Hi, I'm back. Just double check, my apologies. The air sign individuals will be applicable to a Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, so that is the Four of Swords. Final card, card number 3. Let's go for this one. So this is card 3, Judgment. And remember, you can pick either a specific card or you can pick all 3 cards that resonates with you. And this message here is about judgments. Okay, so can you see here, we've got the 3 trumpets and then we've got people coming out of the ground. So judgment is about judgment which will be in your favor. So maybe in the past you was judged harshly for a particular situation, and it seems to be a bit of a running theme with all of the 3 cards, that this is about our relationship with ourselves and others. And 3 is about having your voice being heard. So maybe in the past you probably didn't think that your voice was being listened to. You didn't feel like you was being heard by whoever you was communicating with. So you kind of like suppressed your voice just to keep the peace. But now looking back, you're thinking no more. And maybe you may have experienced some injustice towards you, but this is saying that justice will turn in your favor. And this may be something to do with, maybe some of you may be going through a legal dispute. And again, so this is about relationships, whether it's personal or professional. So this is about the endings of relationships. So some of you, there may be either divorces or the ending of a legal binding contract. And now that binding contract has ended, you can now move on freely. And also you will no longer feel of a place where you're being judged, and you will be able to be more of your authentic self, where you'll be able to vocalize your needs, your thoughts and feelings, and you'll feel heard. Okay, so this is about in the past where you was in a situation where you didn't feel like that people were listening to what you was trying to communicate, and also you probably felt that you was being judged unfairly as well. And again, for some people, this may be something to do with a legal dispute about the judgment. But this is saying also to be careful, because how this judgment is being won is by unfair tactics. Because the people involved, one of them is not being true to the other, and they're using unfair tactics to win their case. So that could be you or another person doing that to you. But whatever the case is about, this is about judgment, this is about appeals, this is about the ending of contracts, be it personal or professional relationships. Okay, so let's go back to the 3 cards, recap. So card 1 is death, and that's about the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. This is kind of a bit about ending toxic relationships, be it personal or professional. So there's definitely a theme about our relationships. And that's quite significant that we now on November the 21st, and that in another 2 months we will be entering into January the 21st of 2023. So we're going from the winter going into the spring. Okay, so it's about the end, and it's about you looking back on certain situations and thinking no more, and walking away with your head held up high. Card number 1. Then card 2 here is the 4 of Swords, and swords is also the air sign. Okay, so the air signs is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Okay, so that might be yourself or someone that you know. But this is quite significant because this is again about your relationships with these individuals or individual, or it could be you. This is about participating or not willing to participate in certain social events because of the toxic environments. So people may think you're being aloof, but basically you're kind of like recuperating as well. So this could be a recuperation, some form of anxiety or a long-term illness. This also denotes about hospital environments. So it's not saying that you are going to be ill. It could be that you may be working or visiting for temporary reasons a friend or a relative that are in a hospital environment for some form of a illness, or denotes that you made this visit for an appointment for a checkup if you are recovering from a long-term illness. Okay. Then here, the final card, card 3, is Judgment and 3. So again, the theme with all the cards is about our relationships with ourselves and other individuals. So this is about judgment. This is about legal binding contracts that are legally coming to their ending. So this could be to do with your work or personal. So there may be some divorce or a legal dispute that's now reached a climax, and it's the aftermath. So this is saying about you feeling like in the past that your voice was not being heard. So you would suppress your thoughts and feelings to keep the peace, but you had enough. Hence, the conclusion was to end this particular situation. But again, there was some unhanded tactics, unfairly being judged as well to gain means, like a form of power. So this was a bit of like a power struggle. But now that power struggle is over because you or the individuals involved have ended it as well. And this is about legal disputes, about legal cases that will be in someone's favour, either you or another individual. Okay. And that's due to unpleasant gossiping as well, and slander of reputation. So either legal disputes, where there's courts involved, or divorce. Okay. All right, then I will stop there. I hope that makes sense. It is short and sweet. And thank you very much for following me, Lisa Derby City. And I'll see you hopefully next month. Have a good day. Lisa Derby City. Thank you.